meet the new Pontiac Sunfire, a new compact with lots of spark that certainly won't take second place to Cavalier in styling anymore. In fact, the entire Sunfire line, especially two doors like this SE Coupe, are a far cry from its less than distinctive predecessor and much more like a mini Firebird. Just look at this deep sloping nose with its large aggressive air intake and the smooth flowing roof line that ends in a thick muscular tail. Our SE test car also sported a smart-looking optional spoiler. That's a lot of words that we never use to describe the Sunbird. Most Sunfires will share the Cavalier's revamped 2.2-liter four-cylinder engine, which makes 120 horsepower and 130 pound-feet of torque. But the mid-year introduction of the 150-horsepower quad-4 engine, which will be standard in the GT Coupe and optional in the SE, will cement the word exciting in the Sunfire's vocabulary. But even with the 2.2, our Sunfire still managed a very respectable 9.1-second 0-to-60 run. Our best quarter mile was 16.8 seconds and 82 miles per hour. Manual shift action required long, firm throws, but rewarded that with solid, accurate engagement. Only a slipping clutch slowed the proceedings to any degree, and then only just. As with the Cavalier, the Sunfire's handling benefits from a much more rigid body and a new coilover shock rear suspension. And despite a somewhat light rear end, the Sunfire offers plenty of grip and a much more nimble feel than the old Sunbird. Anti-lock brakes are a standard safety feature on all Sunfires, and stop tires from 60 in an average distance of 125 feet. We like the firm pedal feel and the rock-solid stability. But off the track, the ride got a bit rocky for our taste. It could be better, but to be fair, it still beats that of some imports. The interior of the Sunfire is as hot as the exterior, and with 87.8 cubic feet of space, it's very roomy for a two-door compact. As with the Cavalier, dash plastics lean to the utilitarian side, but the layout is both sporty and efficient, and packs standard dual airbags in all trim grades. With extra side bolstering, courtesy of the optional sport interior package, our test car's seats offered good support in all directions and positioned the driver in front of a set of large, clear analog gauges. Immediately to the right is a pod housing our SE's optional cassette stereo. Controls are easy to understand, consisting of clearly marked knobs and buttons, well sized for adult hands. Ventilation controls couldn't be better, with 3 large rotary dials covering nearly all functions. Storage has not been neglected in the Sunfire either, with plenty of bins and boxes, including an extra-large glove box and a curious combination of cup holder and ashtray. A rear ashtray is also provided. The rear seat itself is surprisingly roomy for an aerodynamic coupe. The one-piece seatback folds to boost cargo space, which already measured a respectable 12.4 cubic feet, despite an irregular shape. Other figures worth noting include the EPA fuel mileage ratings of 24 city and 36 highway. We managed to find 31 on our mixed test loop. But the big figure is always price. For these aggressive Sunfire looks, you'll pay a few dollars more than for Cavalier. The base SE Coupe starts at $11,074. Add 2 more doors and you get an SE sedan costing $11,224. Tack on a healthy list of options, and the price can rise to $13,240 for our two-door SE test car. The new GT Coupe is likely to cost between $13,000 and $15,000. That money also buys safety features like standard dual airbags, anti-lock brakes, and 5-mile-per-hour bumper. GM's new enhanced traction control system will be available with the Quad 4 and the new 4-speed automatic. The Sunfire line grows even further in mid-95 when, besides the GT, a striking SE convertible arrives. But even without those models, the Sunfire has already proven to us that Pontiac's most compact car will no longer live in the shadow of its Chevrolet sibling. And that must have Pontiac dealers feeling pretty cavalier. Coming up,